guys, it's Keri, and for those of you who have been following me on Instagram, know that I've been trying to incorporate a healthier lifestyle for my family, and part of that includes healthier eating habits. So I decided to make a new price comparison book based on my healthier grocery shopping list to find out which stores would have the best deals. The 4 stores I'm comparing are Kroger's, Aldi's, Sprouts, and Costco. This past weekend was my first time visiting Costco. I wanted to see firsthand what all the hype is about and if that hype is warranted. So I would like to share my first Costco experience. Let's get started. So in order to prepare for this particular trip, just like any of my other trips to the grocery store, while I'm doing this little price comparison project, I grabbed my folder, and this is basically just a Dollar Tree folder that I keep all of my price comparison printouts in. So this one here is just a blank one for Costco that I need to fill out for this grocery trip. And basically I have the store's name at the top, and then the items, the category that it falls into, and all of these other things. I won't go into detail on this because this is really more about my Costco haul and experience. The next step was to look through the Costco flyer, and from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, Costco sends out a monthly flyer, so items go on sale once a month, and I wanted to make sure that I got the flyer for the month so I could see if there was anything in here that would be something that I would need to purchase or would like to purchase at the best price. And here's one item that I wanted to get, which was the Rubbermaid Brilliance 18-piece food storage set. Normally I've seen these run for anywhere between 30 to 40 bucks, and here they were selling it for $19.99. Unfortunately, during my trip when I got there, they said they were all sold out. They cleared the shelves like hotcakes, but they are getting some more back in stock, so I will be back for that. And I also wanted to check out the Dove body wash because we use this all the time. I wanted to see if that was cheaper. Also wanted to check out the Tide. That's my favorite. If it's on sale, this is what I would buy. I love Tide. Same thing with Downy. And I also wanted to check out the contact solution to see if there were any better deals there. And then the next step was to grab my grocery list, and basically what I did was make the list of all the things that I needed for that week, plus the items that I was going to check out in Costco. And then I was also going to look at all of these items in Costco to see if there was a better deal there, or if I needed to just stop by my local grocery store to pick up those items. And then here's just some little notes that I was taking down while I was in the store to kind of analyze the items. So I'm going to go over my haul with you and then also explain how this spreadsheet works as we're going through the haul. So at the top of my spreadsheet I have Costco versus Kroger. Down at the bottom I made this little legend, and basically if it's all white across, it means both stores regular price, and what that means is there was no sales on these items in either store. The next one says Costco regular price, Kroger sale. So anything that was highlighted in pink meant that Costco, it was his regular price. So it was not on sale in Costco, but it was on sale in Kroger. And if the Costco regular price beats the Kroger sales price, I know that I'm going to put this item on my regular rotation for visiting Costco because it will always be a lower price. The green lines mean Costco is on sale, but Kroger is at the regular price. It is not on sale. So I will make sure that I keep in mind when I'm shopping for these items at both stores, see how much it actually goes on sale at Kroger and if it would ever beat the Costco sales price. And finally, if something is highlighted in blue, it means that both stores were actually having a sale on that item at the time. So I wanted to see if the sales price at both stores, who had the better deal. So let's look at the first item. I picked up the feta cheese crumbles there, and in Costco, they sold them in a 24-ounce container for $7.39, which broke down to a unit price of 31 cents each. And as you can notice, this entire line is in white, so that means neither store had this item on sale for this week. And in Kroger, what I had to do was, figure out their unit price, because Kroger sells their feta cheese in 6-ounce containers, but I had to convert the 6-ounce container price into buying, a 24 ounces. So basically, it's the equivalent of buying 4 containers of the Kroger's feta cheese, and that would end up being a price point of $15.96 compared to the $7.39. So cheese, there was a 54% savings on feta cheese. And basically what I did with my grocery list, I sorted it by the most savings. So the best savings that I got was on cheese for all the items that I purchased in this particular grocery haul. So I do know that I will be purchasing cheese from Costco, and that's across the board. I looked at other cheeses like goat cheese. That was a huge savings there. Now here's a dilemma that I have with the cheese. Although the cheese is a huge savings at Costco, I need help from those of you who bulk buy items or have been shopping in Costco for a while. Here is the 6-ounce size that I pick up from the Kroger's grocery store, and this is the one that's $3.99 for the package. This huge package here is 24 ounces, and that's the one that is $7.39 in Costco. I am pretty much the only one that eats feta cheese in my home. My other family members like it, but that's not their cheese of choice. I use this to put on my salads throughout the week. I've gotten it down to a science. Before we started trying to have a healthy lifestyle, my family and I were like little rats. We love cheese, and we used to douse everything with a ton of cheese. But now I've learned portion control, and so when I would buy this 6-ounce container, I would divide it up into 6 servings, because it's a 1-ounce serving, and this would last me an entire week. And so now that I can buy this with 24 ounces, this technically should last me a month. I can use 6 ounces per week and enjoy the savings. But since it's all in one big jar, when you open it, when you open the seal, you let that air in, and this is not going to last me an entire month. It'll spoil before a month is over. And I do not want to buy something in bulk and then end up having to throw it away, because that will be wasting money. I've never tried to freeze feta cheese, but I've heard that if you freeze cheese in general, when you thaw it out, you should typically plan to make some kind of soup or use the cheese in a cooked dish, and not try to use it to sprinkle like on salads or to eat plain, because the texture and taste would be different. So if you all can let me know if you've ever tried to freeze feta and then how it tasted after it was unfrozen or thawed out, or if you can give me some other ideas on how I can preserve the cheese once opened so it can last for a month. So that's my dilemma with the cheese, but I would love, love, love to be able to purchase all of my cheese from Costco, because it's such a great deal. Next up, this big giant bag of spinach is 40 ounces or 2.5 pounds, was only $4.99. I use the spinach to put in our smoothies, and also if there's any left over at the end of the week, if we didn't use it up rapidly enough, we will just saute it and use it for dinners. And when converting that quantity over to my Kroger prices, it ends up being $9.98 to purchase that same amount in Kroger. So on the fresh spinach, it is a 50% savings. That will definitely be going on our Costco rotation list. Next up is this large jar of almond butter. I love almond butter with apples, and you get 24 ounces for $7.99, and this line is in pink, so that means that this is the normal price in Costco, but it was on sale in Kroger, and to get the same amount even on sale in Kroger, it would cost you $14.99. So it is a 48% savings to purchase your almond butter at Costco. Now, almond butter is more expensive than peanut butter, so if you are budget conscious, go ahead and buy peanut butter. Next up is the organic romaine lettuce. My husband only likes romaine lettuce in his salads, and it was becoming a little bit expensive at the grocery store because you only get 3 heads of lettuce, and in Costco you get 6 heads of the romaine lettuce for $4.49, and to convert that in the Kroger prices, it would be $7.98 for the same amount. So you get a 44% savings. I saw a great trend there. It seems like all of the lettuces and spinach and things like that was a great deal at Costco. Bottled water, and Costco only had in my store just 2 types, the Costco brand and Deer Park. And I don't mind buying the store's brand, and this was an absolutely fabulous deal. You get 40 bottles of 16.9 ounces, and that basically costs $2.99 for the 40 bottles. In Kroger, you just get 24 bottles with the same amount, 16.9 ounces for $2.99. So to convert that to equal the same amount at Costco's, I would pay $4.98 to get the same thing. And so that's a 40% savings. But the deal did not work out the same for the name brand Deer Park water. It was actually a better deal to buy the Deer Park water on sale at the grocery store. Now the Dove body wash, this is highlighted in green because this was a sale item at Costco, but it was not on sale at my grocery store. And it was a huge difference. The sale there, you got 72 ounces. There were 3 24-ounce bottles, which equated to 72 ounces for $10.99. The same conversion in the grocery store would be $17.97. So that's a 39% savings. The cheapest I've seen these bottles go for when they're on sale are for $4.99 a bottle. And again, that still would be Costco would still be a better deal. The only problem that I have with this bottle is that on the flyer it told you that the types would vary by store, and I normally like to just buy the unscented one for sensitive skin because I have very sensitive skin. But in my store they only had the original and a lavender type. And so I had to get the original kind, and I looked at the ingredients, and on the back the only difference was fragrance. So if it does not work out for me, I can definitely let my husband use this body wash, and I'll buy the sensitive for myself. Next up is the Rotel. We use this for a ton of things. We use it in our chilies. We use it to make tons of appetizers when we're entertaining, or just appetizers for ourselves. And in our store, they're usually 10 for $1, but in Costco, they were selling an 8-can package, same quantity, 10 ounces per can, for $4.99. So that basically ended up being a 38% savings. And also, before I go further, I wanted to mention, you know, if you shop at other stores and if you use coupons, you may get a better deal than this. I'm just comparing my grocery store that I went to, Kroger, versus Costco. Am I getting a better deal there? So, you know, if you find the best deal, go for it. But right now, these deals, as it relates to Costco and Kroger, this is what I found in my analysis. So let's go on down to frozen strawberries. You get a 96-ounce container for $10.99, and in my grocery store for the equivalent, you would pay $17.54. So that's a 37% savings. And then the organic spring mix, that's another lettuce, and it was 16 ounces. That's $3.99, and in my store, it's $5.99. Then I like to get mixed peppers. We love different colored peppers, but we only buy them when they're on sale for 99 cents at our grocery store. And they were $1.69 at our grocery store this week. And when I went to Costco, they sold them in a bag for $6.99, which broke down to about $1.17 per pepper. Now the contact solution was on sale at Costco, but not on sale at my grocery store. And you got 2 14-ounce bottles, which equates to 28 ounces for $15.99. In my grocery store, they were selling the 2-pack, but they only had 10 ounces in the bottle as opposed to 14 ounces. So to convert that, I, converted it to what the price would be, and it would be $21.97 to get the same quantity at the price at Costco. So I did enjoy some savings there. Next, I picked up the Always Feminine pads, and it came in a 76 pack, and there were 2 pouches of 38 each, and those were $11.99 normal price. And to convert 76 pads from my grocery store, that will cost me $14.60. So this is a better deal. And even when my pads go on sale at the grocery store, they're almost neck and neck. So again, if I'm at Costco, I will pick them up since they're always going to be this price. And I will try to look for these when they go on sale, because that would definitely make it a better price. Okay, these in blue means that both items were on sale at both stores at the same time, and they had Tide in the 225 ounce for $18.99. And to convert that from my grocery store, the same amount of Tide would end up being $22.50. So unless you had a coupon, and again, I'm showing you these prices without coupons because I have not been that great at doing the coupons. I'm good at following sales, but not coupons. But you do get a better deal at Costco for the 16%. The same thing with Downy. They were both on sale at both stores. You get 170 ounces at Costco, and to convert that for $9.59, and the conversion went to $11.04. So there was a 13% savings on the Downy. Frozen blueberries were on sale at the grocery store, but regular price at Costco, and you get 80 ounces for $11.89. And at the grocery store, the equivalent would be $13.32. So again, there was a savings there. And sweet potatoes, got a 10-pound bag at Costco for $8.99, which equated to basically 89 cents per pound. In the grocery store, they were 99 cents per pound. Unless Costco's produce varies, and let me know in the comments below if you are a Costco shopper, if the produce goes on sale or if this is the normal price across the board. But I do know that in my grocery store, especially around the holidays, the sweet potatoes can get down to as low as 39 cents a pound, and then I would stock up there as opposed to Costco if they don't go on sale. And we bought a 32 ounce or 2-pound bag of frozen shrimp with the deveined and cooked and peeled. And that was $16.79. In my grocery store, it was on sale for the same size and type and bag of shrimp, and the sale price is $17.98. Normally, that bag is $19.98, so you do get a little bit of savings at Costco, and if it ever goes on sale at Costco, it would even be more savings. Then I picked up the turkey lunch meat. I wasn't going to buy any lunch meat there because it didn't seem like, or I didn't see a deli in the Costco, and we do like deli sliced meat. But one of the sales associates was standing there with samples, and he had some sample turkey. I tasted it. I actually liked it, and it ended up being slightly less than what our grocery store had. But Reagan made a sandwich for lunch this week, and she said, hard pass on this turkey. I do not like it. I don't want it. Let's go back to our regular turkey. And Reagan is kind of bougie. She has a bougie taste buds, and Reagan's preference would be boar's head, but we don't always get boar's head. We get it when it's on sale. Grapes, they had a 4-pound box of green grapes, and they were $7.99, which came out to about $1.99 a pound. This rounded up. And grapes in my grocery store are typically $2.49 to $2.99 a pound. So when they go down to $1.99 or less is when I actually buy them. So I thought that this would be a great deal to go ahead and buy them since they were already $1.99 for the 4-pound bag. I learned a quick lesson. And what I am going to do is start getting the flyer to Kroger prior to me going to Costco because this particular week the grapes went on sale for 99 cents a pound. So I missed that savings. But typically this would be a good price for me. And finally, the Honeycrisp apple. If anyone knows about the Honeycrisp apple, this is probably the most expensive apple on the planet. And because of that, it's probably why my husband likes it. This is his favorite apple, and we have so many arguments over him buying these apples because he will buy them at full price. He doesn't care. He likes Honeycrisp apples. I purchase them only when they go on sale, and they are typically anywhere from $3.50 to $4 a pound. If they go on sale for $1.99 or less, the cheapest I've ever seen them were $1.49 a pound. I will purchase them. So when I went into Costco and saw that they were $1.81 a pound, I thought this was an awesome, super duper deal. Until I went to the grocery store later and I found out that Kroger had a sale on the Honeycrisp apples for $1.49 a pound. So I kind of actually lost out on that deal because it's $9.96 at the Costco and then $8.20 at the grocery store. So my total came to $221.25. That is what I spent on all of my items. And I also had to purchase the $60 membership. So that came to a $281.25 cash outlay. And then when I compared everything to Kroger's to see if there was any savings, everything purchased, the same items, would have cost me $295.42 at Kroger's. So I did reap the benefit of a 25% overall savings. And the total dollar savings between the two items, and this does not include the membership, just the $295 versus the $221, I saved $74.18 by shopping at Costco. And then I subtracted out my membership from my savings, and basically my membership paid for itself my first visit to Costco. So my net savings were $14.18. And basically what that means is if I go to Costco and purchase only items that I know are cheaper than what I can get at my grocery store, I have already recouped my membership savings, and it's a good thing. Now I want to share with you the 5 items that I found on this particular trip that I would not buy from Costco. These are items that I found are more expensive at Costco versus my grocery store. First up are eggs. I noticed that eggs were 87% higher, almost double. At Costco, you paid $1.85 per dozen, and they came in 2 dozen cartons for $3.70. And at the grocery store, they were 99 cents a dozen on sale. But even if they weren't on sale, they were $1.39 a dozen. So purchased my eggs from Kroger's. Number 2 are vine ripened tomatoes. They were 42% higher at Costco, and they were selling a 4-pound container for $5.64. And you can get the equivalent for 99 cents a pound, and for 4 pounds it would be $3.96 at my grocery store. Number 3, boneless, skinless chicken breast. And in Costco, they were selling it for $2.79 per pound. And in my grocery store, I always get it for $1.99 a pound. They're always running that sale week after week after week. So it is 40% higher to purchase boneless, skinless chicken breast from Costco. But there is a catch. If you get organic boneless, skinless chicken breast, that is a much better deal at Costco than the grocery store. At Costco, it was $4.99 a pound for boneless, skinless chicken breasts that were organic. And then in my store for organic boneless, skinless chicken breast, it's $6.99 a pound unless you get it on sale for $5.99. So pick up the organic from Costco, pick up the conventional from your regular grocery store. Number 4 are sodas. Typically, my family does not buy any sodas now, but with the holidays rolling around for entertaining and things like that, we will bring sodas, juices, and drinks into the home. And this is the best time to stock up when they are on sale. Costco was selling 4 bottles of 2-liter sodas in a bundle for $3.99. So that's basically $1 per 2-liter bottle. Right now, Kroger is running a sale for 77 cents per 2-liter bottle for all of the name brand soft drinks, and I always get my sodas at that price point. And even if it's not at that price point, they always run the $1 special. So soda is not something that you need to run to Costco to get. The 5th thing that I would not buy at Costco is the Veuve Clicquot. And I heard that Costco has an extensive and very affordable wine and spirit selection. And I did not recognize many of the brands that they had there, so I couldn't compare price points, but I do purchase this. And I did notice at Costco it was $49.99 a bottle, and at the discount liquor store or package store that we go to, they sell this for $43.97 a bottle, and that is an actual 14% savings. And also at the store that I purchase this champagne from, if you can get there, they do have limited edition ice cooling jackets. So this is just a cute little ice cooling jacket to keep your champagne cold while you're entertaining or drinking it. And I think this would make a wonderful gift to give to someone for a birthday, even for the holidays or Christmas or a special occasion. And the ice jacket has this little pocket here that you can insert a tag, or something like that. And if you are in the Atlanta area, check out the Tower Package Store. They have the most awesome prices on all of your alcohol beverage needs. Now, the 5 things that I found that were awesome deals, but I didn't buy on this shopping trip, but I would buy in the future, are log cabin syrup, craisins. I absolutely love craisins, but I already have enough at home. Toilet tissue was a great price, but I already have enough at home. Gas was a great price. Didn't know they had Costco gas. And oatmeal. I eat tons of oatmeal. Once I run out, I will definitely be buying my oatmeal from Costco. My overall assessment is that Costco does live up to the hype. I really enjoyed Costco. I enjoyed the free samples. The food court was very good. It was great quality and price, and the service was excellent. Everyone, all of the sales associates there helped me out, and they were so kind. Now, I know people go to Costco on a monthly basis, but because I broke down my items that I need to get on a weekly basis, like my produce, I get the romaine lettuce and the spring mix, and it's such a great deal there. I will be making a weekly trip to Costco to get those basic items because they're such great savings. And then also I'll be incorporating other little items that I need because I did not complete my entire comparison list. So I'll be adding on different items every time I go each week. So let me know if you enjoy this type of video, if you enjoy this format, and if you want to know how much something costs in Costco so you compare it to your grocery store. Leave a comment in the box below to let me know what you would like me to look up for you next time I go to Costco. And until next time, I'm going to keep calm and carry on. Bye, guys.